This is the museum of the Silk Museum, and these are the different objects used. A weaver there, a boat here.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a dit? C'est quoi tu comprends pas?
That's what they would make that back there. I thought that lady there was real. Seriously, I was scared of it a little bit when I looked at her and I was like, hello, look at that, she's got a knife man. Mad woman. So that's what it would have been like back in the day. So this is some of the materials they'd use. And the tailor chalks. And then an image. It's traditional craft. Tailoring is traditional craft which formed rather early in Hoi An. Initially they saw mandarins' clothes, dress uniforms, civilian clothes by hand for different tailoring tastes of different people, Champa people, Vietnamese, Japanese, Chinese, Westerns living and doing business in Hoi An, Asian town. Apparently in the 19th and 20th century it continued to develop many custom sewing machines and many famous tailors that specialise in both national and European. I just did it again. I just saw this person, I thought somebody was behind me. It's crazy. There's upstairs as well. So I have a little look. This is really cool though. Just got to wait a minute to go up. Smoke free there, so smoke free. So here we have a snare to catch birds, saddlebag, kind of fish trap to catch fishes. Guess that's a fishing net, catch fishes. Baskets containing shrimp and fish. Fishing rods. Do a fishing basket to trap the fish. Fishing net. Pictures of it. There's a fish net there to catch fish. Kind of snare to catch birds. These are the tools used to weave the fishing nets. And more snares. Fish trap. Oh, by the way, some of my subscribers like to know what the time is. It's 1:15. Bamboo tool. That's the idea, and then this is what they would wear. Okay, the land in Hoi An is small, its area for cultivating and raising cattle is not large, but farming in Hoi An plays an important role in the general economic structure of town. In this commercial port town, farming still remains the typical identity and basic characteristics of Vietnam traditional architecture in many aspects. Farmers cultivate wet rice on river islets and alluvial fields in An Mai, Son Po, in different places, industriously taking care of cornfields along the river bank, wholeheartedly looking after their pigs, chickens, ducks, geese in the simple bamboo sheds, and diligently manufacturing the tools creatively and suitably. Settling on the coastal land, Hoi An farmers always faced with the danger of natural disasters like storms and whirlwinds from the East Sea, floods from Vu Giai, Phu Bon rivers. Therefore, the mutual help to protect their cattle, crop, house and life becomes their greatest concern, I suspect it should be. So the good neighbourhood and customs of community life have been enriched during the length of history and well promoted today. So we've got sickles here, used for cutting the rice. We've got a rice hula. Guess this is another hula. Pretty cool. This is a wooden tool connecting to connected to the rake for raking. Vietnam is an architectural country. Farmer ploughing with buffalo on rice fields is a familiar image in the memories of many Vietnamese people and tourists. The plough helps to liberate human labour power by using pulling power of animals, buffalo cattle, to increase labour productivity. Plough is made of wood and bamboo with an attached iron blade. Primary purpose is to turn over the upper layer of the soil, bring fresh nutrients to the surface while burying weeds and then remains of previous crops and allowing them to break down. A ploughed field is typically left to dry out and is then harrowed before planting. Due to the modernisation of architecture, machines gradually replaced manual labour forms. However, the image of the buffalo with plough is always present in art topics and spiritual life of many generations, demonstrating the industriousness, creativity and life in harmony with nature of Hoi An people. These are long handle bamboo buckets. It's a traditional irrigation method to transfer water from trenches to a lowland rice field. The bucket is made of bamboo woven in a half-round cylinder shape. Hard bamboo sticks were added along the bucket and its rim to increase the hardness and prevent abrasion from touching water. The handle is longer than the bucket, connecting the rim and the end of the bucket. A rope connecting the top of a stand made from 3 bamboo canes to the handle at the middle of the bucket. The rope lengths can be adjusted according to the water level in trench and the height of the field, and the height of the field. After selecting position for the stand, I don't know, it's a bit long-winded really. So we've got another boat, because that was used. So this is just talking about this here is just talking about the trade. So it's mostly silk, syrah, I don't know what that is, and tobacco. And basically because of the fact that they could get it ready so quickly, they got a lot of stuff ready in one go. The taxes were quite low. They could easily transport it safely and quickly. It was kind of a quite an ideal destination really for people to come and kind of live their lives, and that's what it was really saying. It's quite interesting really to find out about that. So these are small bamboo baskets used to shift small mussels. Don't really know what this is, doesn't say. Just looking at the house. Necessarily looking at the place from up top. And just carry on going. So our volunteer, Quan Chi, don't know how to call it that, has a bamboo basket for catching fish. Got a bed. I saw something earlier that was quite interesting. This is a old style wardrobe. Yeah, I saw something earlier that was quite interesting. These are the traditional clothes of the Hoi An people. Come back a little bit. Take a little picky. Take a picture while I'm doing it. That's pretty cool. So yeah. So apparently it says costume, eating and living habits are the factors that deeply show the cultural tradition of a community, especially Hoi An, a community which includes many different classes and origins. The residents here were Chams, and then Chams, and then the Vietnamese in the north came during the 15th, 18th, and 19th century. It's also important settling place for Chinese and Japanese, the Chinese community and Japanese merchants, and they came with their traditional clothes. So they had demands, but they had to. Their costumes gradually changed to be suitable to the environment and society in the new region. And this is shown through Vietnamese and Chinese typical clothing was introduced here. There's our lunch. And this is the view from outside. Pretty lovely. We've got number 2 is a long dress for men. Oh, sorry, long dress for women. Number 1 is a long dress for men. 3 is ready to wear turban of men. I don't know, those look a little like shoes to me. And then a felt hat, that one, and a plastic hat. Oh, I see, sorry, 3 is that one there. It's a turban. I was gonna say, I'm like, okay, so 1 here is a shan. Oh, sorry, they were Vietnamese clothes, these ones, and these are Chinese. So we've got a shan, so this is Chinese clothes. Number 2 is it's a cloth band. Number 3. Number 3. Where's number 3? Oh, these are the shoes of the foot binding for a woman. We've got a leather wallet there, and we've got a handkerchief. I don't think that is a usable handkerchief. They're giving it a go. Giving it a go. Go on, David. Be kind. And then we've got a small basket containing betel, rattan suitcase. Quite cool. We've got a wooden suitcase. Don't know about that, but okay. We've got a food container. So that one is. And we've got jewellery boxes and box of wedding things. Chinese marriage certificate. These are used for marriage rituals. Okay, I'm not going to go through all of them.